Before you go out and actually start looking at homes and making an offer, the first thing you want to do is get pre-qualified and get prepared to actually getting a mortgage. All getting pre-qualified means is that you've worked with a lender or a banker to get the basic credit process done. That way the bank or lender can see if they're willing to give you a loan. If you're not pre-qualified, you don't look like a serious buyer. Because I can tell you from personal experience, it is a major headache working with somebody who's not pre-qualified, because if you fall in love with a home and you put an offer and it gets accepted, and now you have to kind of get pre-qualified and get approved to get a mortgage, and you can't do that, it is a major hassle because now you're wasting your time, you're wasting your real estate agent's time, and you're wasting the seller's time. I was selling an apartment complex that I was a part owner of, and a lady brought an offer to me. The problem was she was not pre-qualified, but she gave me a pretty good offer. Now, the real estate agent I was working with kept saying, "Oh, don't worry, Jaspreet. She has a lot of money. She's really successful. She'll have no problem getting a loan." So I thought, okay, fine, I'll let this one go. So now we're in contract. I take my property off market, and a month goes by, she couldn't get approved for a loan. 2 months go by, she couldn't get approved for a loan. 4 months go by, and she could not get approved for a loan. At this point, we had to cancel the deal, and I had taken the property off market for 4 months, and it was just a huge waste of time on my part, on my real estate agent's part, and her part. As soon as you get pre-qualified, you automatically have an edge over other buyers who are not pre-qualified, because if I'm selling a home and I get 2 offers, one is from somebody who's pre-qualified and one is from somebody who's not pre-qualified, and you're pre-qualified and your offer is slightly lower than this person's, I'm still gonna take your offer even though it's less money, because it's less headache and less uncertainty because you've already gotten pre-qualified. Part of the pre-qualification process is you getting prepared to actually get a mortgage, because, well, getting a mortgage is kind of a difficult process. You're essentially kind of selling yourself to the bank, and you want to show the bank why you're a good investment for their money, because if you can show the bank that you're a good investment, they will reward you with a lower interest rate. First, you got to show the bank your proof of income. So you might need to show your tax returns, your W-2s, your 1099s, whatever income that you have, at least for 2 years steadily. You need to show this to the bank. That way the bank can see that you're making money consistently. Second, you want to show the bank any assets you might have. So maybe you own some real estate investments or stock market investments or other assets. You want to show this to the bank so you can show the bank what you have. Third, the bank is going to want to know what debt you have and how much debt you have. Your debt to income ratio is literally just a fraction, where banks look at how much debt you're making and they divide it by your income. So nowadays, banks typically like to see a debt to income ratio of less than 36%. So they want to see that your debt is less than 36% of your income, and out of this 36%, they typically don't want to see more than 28% for your mortgage. So this is how much your mortgage should be max, and the rest of it can be your credit card debt, your car loans, or whatever. This is how much banks ideally want to see, but sometimes you'll see banks stretch this total debt to income ratio from 36% up to 43%. So if you have a lot of outstanding debt, credit card debt, car loans, it's going to be harder for you to qualify for a mortgage. So you need to work right now to pay down that debt. That way you can lower your debt to income ratio. The fifth thing your bank or lender is going to look at is your credit score. You can get approved for a mortgage with a credit score of 620 or higher, but if you have a 620 credit score, you're gonna have to pay a lot more fees and a lot higher interest rate, because the bank's gonna look at you like a riskier investment. If you wanna get the best interest rates and not pay these extra fees, you wanna have a credit score of at least 760 or above. If you're looking for ways to boost your credit score, you can use a credit card strategically, and you can work to pay your bills on time. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.